What's good, YouTube? Let's talk today about 3 things that can get you kicked out of a YCS. And this is buying and selling cards within the venue if you are not one of the vendors, playing for cards, and gambling for cards. So let's start with the third one in an instance that happened here at Providence. One of the players, I'm not going to name names, was 7-0. And was basically rolling for cards later in the tournament and was kicked out. This is because, as somebody who rents out a venue, the people renting the venue at the YCS are responsible for what's going on in the room. This is both in their contract with the convention and by state or government federal law. So rolling dice for cards is rolling for value, which is rolling like you're gambling. It's somebody's walking away with more than the other, and you're playing a game that's gambling. So doing this within the venue, they are responsible for shutting that down, and that's, a way to get kicked out of a YCS that you should avoid. Playing for cards is the same kind of thing. You are wagering on a game, which is another form of gambling. So if you're playing for cards at the Konami venue, they are responsible for you. Same thing with any tournament store, and this is why there are rules. Third off, the buying and selling cards part is because they have their vendors have a business license in order to do this, even for out-of-state vendors that come. So they get a license within the state. They are also supposed to be responsible for cash flow within the room, and if they are not attempting to enforce this or trying to enforce this, they're responsible. So it's just kind of an unfortunate thing. They're just not allowed to let you do that. It's not really on them, but they are to enforce it. So you can't really just turn a blind eye at all these convention centers and events where people come in and check on you. A lot of people kind of give Konami this harsh rep for, being the enforcer, but that's the position they do to let us play this game. And without them, we wouldn't have amazing tournaments that we have, and it's very fortunate that we get to play in these tournaments. So in order for them to keep letting us have these, they need to be enforcing so that conventions let them come back. And it's frankly that simple. So again, 3 things not to do at tournaments, or you may find yourself 7-0 now, are buying and selling cards, gambling for cards, and also playing for cards. I guess that's 2 forms of gambling, but it's just different ways. Dice rolling has become a lot more popular lately, and as I would suggest it, you don't want to get kicked out of the venue. You don't want your tournament to end that way just because you're having fun with your buddies and doing something you would do at home. And I wouldn't suggest you do this at home, but I would never suggest you do it in the venue. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to maybe post in the comments below if you'd like to see other things on, things you should maybe expect to do at a YCS, things not to do at a YCS. Just overall, I'm trying to make sure, especially first-timers coming to a YCS, to know it's okay. Typically, the head judge will make announcements on the buying and selling cards, but I think the rolling dice for cards is a lot less known, and they tend to give warnings on that before taking action, but you don't want to lose your tournament that way. You want to lose it playing cards till you can't play cards anymore, because we're playing this game together. So again, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and any suggestions on videos like this, and if you liked this kind of video and what you think about it, let me know.